Hello everyone, welcome back to In the Studio. Today I want to just briefly go over how you can use the circle of fifths as a starting point for your chord progression, and also touch on a couple tools within the piano roll that will aid you when you're working with scales and chords. So this is catered to the beginners or just anyone who doesn't have a firm grasp on music theory. This might be beneficial. So let's get into it. The first thing I want to do is take a look at the circle of fifths. Here it is. So say for instance you're working in the key of A minor and you're not sure what chords are available to you in that scale to start your chord progression. So super easy to figure this out using the circle of fifths. So within the A minor scale, you have available to you the E minor chord, the D minor chord, the F major chord, the C major chord, and the G major chord, and of course the A minor chord. So everything to the left and to the right and on the outside is going to be available to you, and that works for any scale here. So that's not all of the chords within the A minor scale, but it's a good majority of them. And these chords are really guaranteed to work well with each other. So it's a great place to go to reference to start working, out your own chord progression. Same thing if I was working in E major, for instance. I have available to me the A major chord, the B major chord, the D flat minor chord, so on and so forth. So super simple, but if you're unsure, go to the circle of fifths and it will help you out. Okay, so that being said, let's head into the piano roll. And there's just a couple little things I want to show you here. The first one is in the helpers tab, scale highlighting, and right here. So you can select your scale type here. Let's go for minor is what I usually keep it on. And then say I'm working in F minor. That's going to highlight all the notes within the F minor scale for me so I can stay in key. Sometimes that can be helpful. So that's there if you need it. It's going to turn this back to see. And the next thing is maybe you are unsure about how to even create a chord. That's something I might cover in more depth in the future. But for now, maybe you can just take a look at these little stamp here. Say for instance you want to create a minor seventh chord. You select it and then hit whatever note you want that chord root note to be, and boom, there you go. You have a C minor seventh chord. So that is nice and handy for creating chords, looking at scales. So there you have it. Hopefully that was useful to some of you. Leave me a comment or question, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.